Hey everybody, this is Kathy from Windy Hill Kennel. So today, and I'm not going to look, it's like the sun is on that side of me and I have to squint, and I'm not going to squint. This is Nikki's kids and they're cold. So when we started, it was nice and sunny. It's gotten really gloomy. It's got black clouds in the sky and it's cold. Vanessa even went and got a coat. She's never cold. So the ones that aren't going to be as cold still have their hair. This little girl hasn't had a haircut yet, but look how thick that coat is. I know. And they've not been on the grass much at all. This is the little ones. I'm going to get rid of everybody that hasn't had a haircut. The two that have had a haircut are going to freeze. Are you told? I know you're told. All right, so these guys are all sold except for this one. We'll start with her. This is the blue merle that I gave a Schnauzer haircut to. Look at the color. Oh my golly, you want to talk about color on top of color. She is beautiful. She's got her little brown eyebrows and her brown on her muzzle, brown on her legs. I know it, she's a good girl. Let me see her peepers. Not blue eyes though, no blue eyes. She's adorable though. She's got one black leg. She's got black on her, brown on her feet. She is such a pretty baby. Oh good, it's on zeros. Let's see what she weighs and I'll give you a microchip number. 1 pound, 10.7 ounces. So this one is microchip number 8938. Remind me, it says low battery, Vanessa. And let me hold her up here and you get a good picture of her. So these guys are doing super good. And I should have checked. Vanessa, tell me when they're 6 weeks old.
Friday.
Okay. So this Friday, they will be 6 weeks old. They'll get their first regular puppy shot. And everybody else in here is sold. So if you are one of the three that has not asked me about a haircut, if you want one, let me know. I'll be glad to do it. If you don't, I know I won't hear from you. Or you can text me and say, no, don't do their hair. This is the chocolate merle. And she has got the nicest, thickest hair. And she says, I'm just such a good baby. I know it. Look at that face. You talk about a cute face. Chirper. There goes those ears. She's like, what did you want? Say, what did you want? Okay, let's climb in here, Tootso. 1 pound, 3 ounces on the button. You are tiny, tiny, tiny. Yes, you are. She is microchip 8939. And she's just such a cute baby. They're eating their vitamins. They're doing really good. Look at her compared to her sister. It's like, no, this is my sumo wrestler. See, this is my sumo wrestler. All right, so this is the little guy. He's had a haircut. Look how cute that is. See, that's so cute. I know it's so cute. His little eyebrows are starting to turn brown. Let me get under your feet. Let me get there. There he goes. Sorry. I am so used to not having all girls in the litter, it's not funny. And I think everybody knows how disappointed I was that I didn't get a boy in this litter, but I was so lucky. This is 8944. A family that is has one of, well, they had one of my female toys, and then over the years they've bred her and kept puppies back. So they brought one down to breed at the same time, almost the same time I bred Nikki. And so she had 4 babies, and there's 3 boys. So I'm getting a little tiny chocolate merle male, and I'm getting another little male that's going to look just like this one from the sound of it. It's going to be a phantom, but that'll give us 3 tiny males to use with the poodles that I'm keeping from Siri and Nikki. So it worked out in the end after all. I know it. Now you watch, next time Nikki will have all boys. All right, this little Peabody is 1 pound, 5.8. So that's the story on these guys. He's got such pretty color. He's got his white spot, and he's just this little tiny, he's like a little piece of furniture ornament. You should just sit on the furniture. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I know. Look at that tail go. Look at that tail go. I get you. Oh my goodness. Oh, that feels good. Oh, right there, right there, right there. I don't know any dog I have that doesn't love their tail scratched right above it or down their back legs, and they'll turn their tail to the side that you're scratching. She's like, oh, right there. It feels so good. There you go. I'm all done. Is that better? See, that was pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's so hard not to spoil these guys. Well, I didn't do a very good job on your haircut. She's got all this stuff sticking out. I did it really quick. It took me about 3 minutes the other night to whip her hair off. And I know the lady that's getting this one wants a haircut, but I know I haven't heard from anybody else. No, I haven't. Are you a good baby? They're just getting to that. Want to be your best friend. Hold me, pay attention to me. One up here. I know it's cold. You just want warm. That's all. You just want warm. Yes, I know. I know. And I don't know if I told you, but look at her mouth. From the middle of her nose right down her chin, she's got a yin-yang mouth. One side's brown, one side's tan. I don't think I've had them like that. Are you guys eating? They're grazing. We haven't fed them today. No, I'm just kidding. You want back up again? Okay. Okay, there you go. She's going, ha, guys. I'm up here where it's warm. I know, your sister's watching you. She says, wait a minute. You don't need back up here. No, you don't need back up here. I'm going to hold your sister. I want to make you jealous. Yes, I want to make you jealous.
You need to weigh that one.
I didn't weigh this one? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. My bad. Yes, I did weigh that one. 1 pound, 0.4. I thought for sure I did that one. I know I did that one. Okay, so anyway, 1 pound, 0.4. You made it back up to me your own way, didn't you? I know you snuck in. You want your sister in there? There, now you're both in there. Now you're both warm. Now you went back out. All right, there you go. All right, so I know several people have asked me about collars. Please don't buy a collar. I have not put them on these little ones because even my baby collars are going to be too heavy and clunky right now. This one is big enough for a collar. I'll send a collar home with you. I've got about 10 or 11 different colors. If you don't want that, no big deal. But they're just too little right now to put a collar on them. And it's just easier for them and not as stressful if I don't put a collar on them. I know. I'm going to set you way out here because you just keep coming right back to me. I know. I really don't want to hold you at all. No, I don't. You're just such a... We really don't spoil them. Please, no, we really don't. This is more that she's been held. I know it. I know it. We have not, we just don't. We're so busy during the day. When we're cleaning kennels, we'll pick them up for 2 or 3 minutes, love on them, and then put them back down. But she's very people oriented. Oh, there goes a big plane. Boy, that's low. Goodness. Even the dogs are going, what is that? It's a monster coming. Oh, she says, get me, Mom. See, look at that big thing up there. Are you looking at it too? I know. If I had one of these, I'd get a front pack, and this is where she'd ride all day. When I retire, this is what I want. I know. And both of you are just the size. Just the size. I had decided if this little tiny one didn't sell, I was going to keep her. But she sold. So next time. Say next time. I know, next time. I don't care if it's a Schnauzer or a Schnoodle, but I'm going to have a little teeny one. All right. Well, I don't have a whole lot more to throw at you. They are doing really good. They're still with Nikki. They really don't want food yet. They are kind of nibbling at it, but not a whole lot. They like the goat milk. They're eating their vitamins. You're going to jump down. I'm going to let you down easy if you're going to jump. Oop. So we're encouraging them to eat, but they're still wanting just to nurse. And Mom is more than willing to be their nanny. So she never likes to give her kids up. And I'm not in any rush to get these out the door. I do think the bigger female will be able to probably go by 8.5 to 9 weeks old with no problem. But I want to make sure that everybody is eating and have been away from Mom at least 2 weeks. So right now, tomorrow they'll be at that 6-week mark, and they're no ways near being ready to be rid of mom. So we may be 10 weeks on these tiny ones, and I hope you don't mind, but I am more concerned that you get a healthy puppy that's eating well, that you're not going to have issues with, than send something home with you that you don't know how to take care of, and you feed it a bunch of junk, and then you get a sick puppy. So just be patient. I promise I'll get them out of here as soon as I think they're able to go. But I want him to go out here 100% and not just shove him out the door. So we'll play it by ear. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I got a couple more videos to do today, but I wanted you to get to see him outside. We tried this yesterday when Vanessa was here on Sunday, and it just didn't, they were too tiny to put in a play area and then try and take a video of them. You just really couldn't get an idea of the size. So I think this way, because a lot of people don't realize how tiny these are, but if I could get her to sit here, she'd sit in my hand, or she's going to lay down and hang over. You're not going to sit, are you? See, no, I'm not going to sit. I'm going to lay down. All right, guys, I hope you have a great week. If you have any questions, or if you're interested in the Blue Merle female, give me a shout. I'll pick you up by your tail. I did not do a good job. I left a little spike sticking out of the hair off the end of her tail. So I'm going to go ahead and retrim her and make her look pretty. And like I said, if the other two of you that have the little ones want a haircut, let me know, and I'll be glad to do that for you. It just depends on if you want them to go home hairy or if you want them cut. So, and this one, I don't know if I showed you, but her eyebrows are really starting to pop in brown. They're starting to get all their brown inside of them. So you're going to be a pretty girl. Yes, you are. I know. I know. You just don't know what to think about all this, do you? All right, Tootsie. All right, guys. Have a great week and a blessed one. And we'll catch you next week.